Hey, yo, it's your boy Nawfside Lee, the owner of Josephines Kitchen, and you watching the seat at the table. You dig?
How did you start the club business?
Oh, man. Probably about 2009. I threw a couple of successful parties, house parties, and I threw a party at this club called Club Total. They sold that club now, but they tore it down and sold it to the J train station. But anyway, after I did that, I told my cousin, Mississippi Vance, I said, listen, man, we need to start throwing some parties. We'll go to the club owners and ask them, can we promote a night? Throw parties out. I went to Free Love, I went to Nightlife, which was upper level back then. Went to a couple of places, but they really tried to little boy me. So, you know, just to be real, we rode around a little more. We come down Bailey Avenue, we see Club Floods to the right. So we pull up, walk in, and my guy Houston Turners was sitting at the bar. And you know, we just went over there and told him what we wanted to do. We told him we wanted to rent this club out or possibly just do some business with him on a Friday night. And told him we'll pack his club out. And he looked me in my eye and he told me, like, listen, man, I done had about 5 other folks tell me that and it wasn't nothing successful. So I told him, I was like, look, we'll throw the party, you get all the proceeds, we don't want to make nothing the first party. We pack it out, we do business. First party I threw a birthday party for my boy Ryan P. He like my brother too, I grew up with him. I grew up with Mississippi Van, they family. And we packed it out. It went crazy. So he come to me, he tell me, look, you got every Friday. I'm gonna give you the dough for 6 months. You ain't gotta pay nothing. And we gonna do it like that. And me, Vance, and my sister, we went home. And my sister, we were trying to come up with a name. I was coming up with all type of crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? And my sister was like, look, y'all need to do 80 Baby Entertainment. Y'all born in the 80s, and that's gonna be the name for it. So bam, we took that and we ran with it. All right, so went over there, we started throwing parties at Floods. Vance, he was playing basketball. Nah, he was playing football. My cousin was playing football, so he was a real life football player, like he was the truth. So he really left me out by myself. So I had to either, you know what I'm saying, hold up or fold up. So I held up and I started throwing parties at Floods. And it was just going crazy. We had to sit on lock every Friday. We had a thing called Moscato Nouveau Friday. And me and Houston, we built a real life relationship like that with my big brother. He showed me a lot of stuff in the club business. And I did that life for 3 years over there. Then he passed away. And once he passed away, I continued to do business just a little bit over there with his family. And, you know, things just didn't work out because, you know, and I love his family there. That's my family. But what me and Houston had going on, they couldn't quite understand it because they weren't there from day one. So after that, I went and did a couple of more business ventures with my boy Doja from Uncaged Entertainment over there at Premiere. And then I got a phone call one day from Sid, the bartender. He was over there with Houston. He was a close friend of Houston as well. And he told me, you know, Houston family let it go. And he was like, man, you need to get it, man. So I called up a good friend of mine named O'Neal. His uncle owned that club. Like, he was the landlord. So he connected me with him. And I told him I wanted to get it. And at first he was like, you know, who is you? He really didn't understand. And once I told him that I was the one who built Floods up with Houston, we did business. So that's when I actually just owned a club. Even though I was leasing it, I owned it. It was me, Vance, Teasy, my cousin Willie, and my uncle. And
What's the most money you made promoting in one night?
Promoting? $13,500. Yeah, $13,500.
That's good.
That's the most. And that was on the Friday. And every Friday, it was nothing under 8,000.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing under 8,000. And like I said, my cousin, he left. I had I had a team, Big B, Rico, Teasy, you know, but they really want their responsibility to get it to where it needed to be at. So I got it to where it needed to be at first. And then, come on, we need to make this money, the teammate. And Teasy, that's my boy too, you know, he's a hell of a host. So I was hosting, Teasy was hosting. When me and him hosting together, it's just crazy. So about Teasy and Cuz was still on the road, but I sent Cuz his half. It's all about the team, it's all about unity. And I made sure everybody else ate, you know what I'm saying? But 13.5 was the highest paid. And like I said, nothing under 8 after that. And then once those months was up, me and him split the door. And I still was living good, you know what I'm saying? So
What's your recipe for putting together a party?
it's grinding, old school grinding. Like you get all your visual stuff together as far as your flyers and stuff like that, and you gotta do footwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really spoiled nowadays. Social media, we had social media too, but you know, we had MySpace and Instagram had just hit. We really ain't know how to work Instagram. No, matter of fact, I don't even think Instagram had just hit. It was MySpace and Facebook had just hit. But we always got out there in the street and put them on the car. I remember nights where it was raining, it was damn near sleeting out there, cold as hell. And we still out there dumping. And it was the grind that made us successful, you know what I'm saying? And I just remember nights just being out there doing that. Radio promotion, all this stuff helps, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of folks getting away from that, but you gotta get back to that, you know what I'm saying? And then we picked the night. See, back then, Friday nights, it was a dead night. But when I was a youngin', I remember Friday night was a big night, so that's why I was like, man, I want a Friday. So when I got there Friday, it was dead by then. So we built a Friday night. And you know, but it was all off grind. Cause in the first 6 months, everything wasn't packed now. It wasn't packed every Friday. It took some grinding. You know what I'm saying? Cause I had to learn myself with my first rodeo. Like, I threw that party, but I grinded for that one. Then I just knew. I mean, I'm just gonna say we're having a party every Friday and they gonna get packed out. But that wasn't the case. So that's when I had to start doing my research. I even hosted some party for Jacktown Bud. Jacktown Bud used to do this stuff alone. Me and him been doing it a long time ago. And Bud know, you know, Bud been doing this thing too. That's why I salute him. So, you know, I did a couple of things with him, but it's just about your grinding. It's about your grinding, baby.
Do you have any current club affiliations?
Yes, I do. We got something big coming up. And then I currently just got back. Now, I could talk about the second one. The first one, I can just say this. Me and Boo Rossini, we got some things going on. But on the second one, my little partner and another big homie, he got the old Houston's, the old Floods, Houston Floods. It's the same club, you know what I'm saying? But he got that. And we respect each other so much. He called me like, Lee, man. Well, he had been called and told me he was looking into it. But he wound up getting it. And he called me. I just went over there not too long ago, and he was like, he wanted to come over there and do some things with him, and I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's home. So, yeah, I got a couple of things. And then I still throw parties here and there. Yeah.
How did you transition into the restaurant business?
Well, at your club, you gotta have in order to get your liquor license, you gotta sell food. And so I was like, man, I'm gonna go back there, I'm gonna cook me a couple of burgers and stuff like that. I know how to do that. That's nothing. And I started doing that, but I started with Nick, Eat with Nick, and that's my boy. I grew up with him. He grew up with me too. That's my boy. So Nick knew how to cook, and Nick went back there for a while. And then, you know, Nick got his own thing. He had it on. He had to venture out. So with this club stuff, everything don't last long. You know what I'm saying? So with me paying all that money, I was paying over there for that building, and we was in the era where, like that my third year over there, after I got it back, we was in the era when the strip club hit. And so when that strip club hit, every club got hit. So I had to figure it out, like, So I asked God to show me the way, like what I supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing, like I thought this is what I really supposed to be doing. So I like, well, I got this kitchen here. So I went up in there and I started cooking myself. Burgers, wings, and then it went to fish, then it went to steak. And I just started mixing different stuff, coming up with my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just started coming up with different things, and God just literally showed me then. So I took that and ran with it. You know.
Who is Josephine?
That was my grandmother. That was my grandmother. And, when I used to get out of school when I was younger, my dad, he from Wood Street, he used to take me over there to my grandmother's house. And she used to keep me. And I loved her to death. You know what I'm saying? She used to always keep me. I used to go over there, eat good, watch Tom and Jerry, and stuff like that. So after she passed away, we was over there on Wood Street, we was over there, and we was at the house, and I cooked some fish. And my pops was like, man, listen, man, this fish so good. And this before all the club stuff. This before I knew I was gonna do any cooking. But I told him, I said, listen, the fish so good. If I ever open up a restaurant, I'm gonna name after your mama, name after Josephine. And a year later, that opportunity came.
What do you have to say to people who identify you as the son of Lee Vance?
Man, you know the crazy thing about it. And me and him were just talking about this the other day. And he was just telling some of my employees that he was like, man, you know what's crazy? He said, I go around and he said, shit, I ain't Lee Vance, I'm Northside Lee daddy. And you look just like your son, like he ain't create me, you know what I'm saying? So to be honest, I haven't got that in so long. Like, I ain't got that in so long. You know, it's more his period that be like, you look just like your dad and you Lee Vance's son and this and that. But you know, it's a lot of stuff that come with that. You got a lot of hating that come with that. You got a lot of folk that thinks, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm supposed to be so special because of that, but they really don't know the half. Now, all my real ones that's around me, they know. They know the business, but like, a lot of folk think it's just easy for me. And I swear to God, it's not. I promise it's not.
What happened in 2003?
What you mean, what happened in 2003?
What can you remember from 2003?
I mean, 2003, I graduated from high school.
What was you doing after that?
I mean, after that, shit. That's when I really just, after I graduated, it's just when I really just got out there. You know what I'm saying? As far as just moving around how I want to move around, you know what I'm saying? With no fear, with just doing what I want to do. Yeah, but yeah, I graduated from high school in 2003, and after that is when we just started moving around and doing our things. And, you know, 2003 kind of mixed in with the question you just said, like for how certain people react to me being Lee Vance's son, whatever. So of course you had some of these fake ass niggas in the streets that feel like that they can play like I'm a sucker or something. And just to be honest, and I'm saying on camera, if they want to dispute it, they got their motherfucking head slapped off their shoulder. Like it's not that I'm trying to be something that I'm not. I always been me. So I just ain't never tolerate that. He ain't raised no punk, and he know that. So like, a lot of folks get stuff mixed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, just cause I'm the police son, that don't mean that I'm weak or I'm scared or none of that. You understand that? Because I'm the opposite of all that. And then what I don't agree with, what I don't understand is because it's a lot of lying and a lot of dope around here. Because a lot of these want to be street cats. Shit, you might well call them his son. All they telling the shit they doing. You know what I'm saying? So I never been in that position. Like, me and my father, we got a real respect. You know what I'm saying? He raised me not to be no chump. He raised me not to be no telltale. He don't respect that. That's his job, what he got to do. If that's what they choose to do, that's what they do. But so, you know, it just, you know, I had to prove my point then. And after that, in 2003, I ain't had no problem.
Why does law enforcement label you as a big-time dope boy?
Because of the entertainment world, what I'm in. I rub shoulders with a lot of people. And I don't judge nobody out what they do. You gotta do what you gotta do. And so you know, some people are very small-minded, and they think that you are what you hang around and you do everything that another person do. But I was born a leader. I don't follow, period. You know what I'm saying? And I know one thing. I'm too smart for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I know one thing. If I sell some dope, it's gonna be easy for the snitches to tell on me. You feel me? They gonna say, he Lee Van something, we gonna tell on him, he gonna get off, he gonna be straight. They don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of law enforcements, they also be jealous of my pops, or he probably was their boss and they probably did some dumb shit. And he a straight up guy. He up and down. He ain't with all that bull junk. So if you did something wrong, he gonna handle you accordingly. And if you didn't, he gonna handle you another way. So it comes like, if they can't touch him, let's touch his son then, because his son kind of different from him. You know what I'm saying? So let's touch his son. Let's see where we can touch his son. Oh, his son on a picture with such and such, such and such, because I threw a party with him. You know what I'm saying? Or because they at my party. So they just feel like that we all affiliated. They feel like I'm touching. They feel like I can't be touched because of who Pops is.
Do you deal with David Banner?
Not on a day-to-day basis, but like, it's mad love, mad respect. Like when he come on, we see each other, we shake it up. When the club going on, we be in the club, we'll chill with each other. He had I think there was a concert. It was either a concert or he was coming out here and he was doing a little educational talk, and I catered the food for him, and went back there just chopped it up with him. So yeah, me and Banner, we definitely know each other. We definitely show mad respect and mad love to each other when we see each other.
What do you have to say to people who feel like he doesn't give back to the community?
There's people that I was just telling you that's very small-minded. People that don't know. You understand? Because let me tell you something. I'm gonna give you a story. And I remember this back when I was a youngin'. Cash Money came to Jackson State, and David Banner opened up for him. Banner always, and everybody know this, he always screamed Mississippi, no matter what. And while he was up there performing in his home state, his very own people booed him, told him get the fuck out the stage, threw stuff up there at him, and all the above. But now, when he made a bid, and he did a song with Lil Flip, like a pimp, and he came back to the same city that threw stuff at him, the same state that threw stuff at him, and he did that video right downtown, right in Battlefield Park, and I was there, and some of them same people was there. Oh, David Banner this, David Banner this, David Banner that. And then also, everything don't have to be broadcast. So you don't know what that man doing, but I'm gonna be real, because I messed with a certain circle, and I know that man that gave, I'm talking about above his standards. So the people that's doing all that talking, they just talk. That's all they do. They be the main people that don't do nothing. They always looking to receive, and all they do is talk. So I was people, you know what I'm saying? I just started getting to a point to where I want to say, well, what you doing? Why you talking about somebody else? What you doing? Because they're just like me. I give away stuff every day. I don't got to broadcast it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what nobody doing. So people just need to start doing their homework, doing their research before they get to talk. Since they care so much.
Who would you say are the top 5 bosses, kings and queens now, in the Jackson, Mississippi area?
Well, it's like this. It all depends on what you're doing. Because you could be a boss and king and queen in whatever you're doing. But to me, if you taking care of your people, you taking care of your community, you looking out on folks, you're a jack of all trades, you're a king and queen. So to be honest, I can't label no top 5 because I know more than 5. I know more than 10. You know what I'm saying? And I just really can't put no name on that, you know, because I don't want to discredit nobody, you know what I'm saying? But now I can salute a lot of folks. I can salute Benz. Benz always doing something, you know what I'm saying? I can salute a lot of my brothers. I can salute Teasing did giveaways on bikes. I can salute Chill Will. Chill Will feed the homeless damn near every week, you know what I'm saying? I can salute man, I can salute so many folks that's doing what they do. So to be honest, it's a lot of kings, there's a lot of legendary folks around here. It's a lot of people that JT, big homie JT, he got his JT Foundation. We just gave away 1,500 pieces of chicken. Me, him, and Health and Wealth Foundation. And but we John Knight, like I can label so many people. So many people. Them just a few names I just threw out there. And I don't want nobody to think I'm discrediting them because I just can't name everybody right now. But it's a lot of people that really do their thing right now. You know what I'm saying? And they do it. And they do it at their own time. And a lot of it don't be broadcasted. So I just can't say it's a top 5 because people do their part all the time. A lot of people that I really know. So I salute all y'all.
What's the most money you've made in a year?
I don't know, baby. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. But you know, I've been blessed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't been blessed. I done had my time where I've been broke. You know what I'm saying? But I'm rich in life. You know, long God keep blessing me, and my kids don't want for nothing. They got a roof over their head. I got a business that paid for. You know what I'm saying? They'll eventually go be theirs, and I want more and more around the world. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't know, you know, because you make money, it comes fast, it go fast. But I'm blessed, though, you know.
What's your relationship with Boo Rossini?
Oh, that's my guy. That's family. I met Boo in the early 2000s. Now, before my grandmother passed away, she actually told me that me and Boo was kin. You know, he from Canada. That's where my family from. I got a slow learning process with family members. You know what I'm saying? Like my older people weren't close like that. You know what I'm saying? So as I got older, I started finding out different things. But my grandmother and my auntie aunt, they definitely know. So I found out he was my kinfolk. We ain't just really did no research, but the type of people that we are, when we linked up, it was just genuine love anyway. And me and him got a strong relationship. We talk all the time. And Boo a very intelligent person. And a lot of folks don't know that. And that's why he's been successful a lot of years. He's another person that do a lot of things that he don't broadcast. And you know, he don't get enough credit for it, just to be real. And I'm not just saying that because me and him are that close, but he don't get a lot of credit for it, and he need more credit. You know what I'm saying? That's just like with the CTE situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, G's ain't put Boo on. Boo been on. You know what I'm saying? He been on. So he just a good guy, man. Like I said, we talk all the time. We check on each other all the time. It's just a circle of these Birdland, all this, man. You know. But Boo, that's family. I'm a rad one.
So for the people who don't know who he is signed to whom?
Well, he's the president of CTE. He has his own label called One Life, One Love. Him and Benz, they've been doing that stuff a long time. One Life, One Love and the Queen Boy, they've been doing that stuff a long time. So before you even heard of Young Jesus, Boo had been doing this. He been talking about the stuff that they been talking about. That they talking about now. Like, so he you know, he's the president of the CTE, but he's his own boss now. I mean, it ain't no question about that. He's his own boss. So, you know, he just like I said, the guy, he a very intelligent guy. He know what he doing. He know how to keep his money up. He know how to invest the right way, you know. And that's one of the cats that I talk to, and, you know, we talk business, and he put me on different business ventures, you know what I'm saying? A lot of folks don't know that boy own chiropractic businesses and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you gotta expand your mind. You know what I'm saying? Expand your mind. You expand your mind, you expand your money, you make more money.
Shout outs to other business owners. When you scroll your timeline, who do you see that you're like, man, they doing it?
Oh man, I shout out, man. All my local restaurants. We do more for the community than the big time restaurants. So you know, Embar, Chill Wheel, the Sierra's Chicken Coop, the Shack, Zoe's, the Outback on 55. That's black owned. A lot of folks don't know that, but it's black owned. Henry's Fish House, Northside Nut. He the barbecue man. He right next door to me. You know, shout out to the mother of my kids, her and her crew. They got Hair Bliss. They doing their thing. No, Hair Luxury. Hair Luxury. They got a great product for y'all women and anybody with hair. They got some stuff you spray on there, you comb straight through it. For real. They up and coming, they doing their thing. Shout out to Lavish Hair Salon out there in Madison. My homegirl Natural Goddess, you know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. They just like other people, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't name all y'all. Don't get mad at me, y'all. Y'all gonna be like, I said his name, that name. But I'm telling you, it's all y'all. Salute to everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? That just, but, like I said, man, y'all follow them folk, get with them folk, man. They got good product around the city. Mississippi Vans, he's selling barbecue. Just everybody that's, especially on the restaurant side. All the boutiques, all these young ladies that's doing their thing. Bella, that's my homegirl. Chrissy Boutiques, I might not say it right, but that's one of my homegirls too. I think her name Chris Collections or something like that, but I follow her. She doing big things. All the boutiques, man, just really everybody that's doing their thing. Like, I salute them all. I try to support all of them. You know, all the entrepreneurs. JT 45, he got One Block East. He got the CBD store. All these folks that's right here that's doing the CBD ventures. You know what I'm saying? Like, I salute all of them, everybody. Yeah, just because I ain't say their name, that don't mean I'm not saluting. I'm saluting everybody because I love to see that. Because I'm a real Jacktown baby. I'm real Jackson baby, man. Like, and I love Jackson. So I try to support our people. Tell you, if they don't tell you, they probably just don't want to tell you. But if you see me, if I go somewhere, especially if I eat outside of my restaurant, I'm going to eat with somebody in the city. I'm going to eat with somebody in the city. There ain't no if, and, buts about it. I drive to Byron, go eat with Ben. I drive out west to eat with Chill. I go on State Street to eat with Zoe. I go eat with Nick. Whoever. Oh, they doing their thing that's good. All these business owners, these club owners, they know I got a great relationship with them. Freelance, Jacktown Bud and Benz and them over there. You know, everybody, man. Strip clubs, all that. I'm a Jew baby. I love it. For real.
What's your favorite strip club?
Aces. Yeah. Aces Jackson. Just straight like that. We ain't rocking with nobody else but Aces. And salute to everybody else too, but Aces. Salute to everybody in the city, but Aces. We want Aces, man.
And shout out to a Sit at the Table podcast too.
Oh, definitely. You know I'm rocking with y'all. I'm over here with y'all, like. Yeah, I'm over here with y'all, man. Yeah, man.
Closing statements.
Closing statements, listen. Unity is everything. We got to get all this jealous shit out of our heart. We got to get all this faking shit out of our heart. And we got to learn as a whole, as black people, if we don't come together, because we the most dangerous species out here. They can't fuck with a picture of us. But we got to come together and put all the differences aside and prosper the right way. Because the other races, they do their thing. And I'm not a racist. Don't get it twisted. But I just can only hold up for what I am. You understand that? And I'm black. So I want all us to come together. Let's make this city great. All that killing got to stop. All that stupid shit needs to stop. It got to stop, man. It's nothing bigger than us but God. We got kids that still coming up that look up to certain people, man. Even if you got your own family, you got to raise them kids. So, you know, we got to start taking time to sit back, start rejoicing with one another. Stop the stupid shit, come together, get money together, and live. And I always keep God first, or whatever high power that you salute, keep them first, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I just want to see all us come together. It ain't no hate bone in my body, you know what I'm saying? So, I just love all our period. I hope we get through all this COVID-19 shit and start back prospering. And I hope we have a better city, man. Yeah. And rest in peace to my cousin Dove Stacks. Rest in peace to Lilani. Rest in peace to DD Jew. Rest in peace to Houston. And rest in peace to all my loved ones and everybody else loved one, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Northside Lee.
How can people follow you?
All they gotta do is go on Instagram and type in Northside_Lee, or you go on Facebook. You can find me at Northside Lee 85. It's just Northside Lee on Facebook. I got a Snapchat, but I really don't mess with it. You know what I'm saying? So if you wanna go on there, but it's Northside Lee 85, I think. I don't even know the name of it. But I really just mainly be on Facebook and Instagram or whatever. I don't do Twitter.
How do you spell Nawfside Lee?
NAWFSIDELEE. And it's with an underscore in between the Nawfside Lee on Instagram. Straight through on Facebook. Straight like that. Nawfside Lee, and you rocking with a seat at the table. You dig?